Hi, my name is Irene Marshall, and I've been helping people get jobs for 20 years. I want to talk about not burning your bridges and how this can impact your career and your job. So I'm going to tell you a true story. It's actually part of my story. My husband used to be an auto technician, and he got hired for a company, and he was one of four guys in the shop. Now, he had an accident when he was a kid, so one of his hands isn't very good. So he knew to be a mechanic, but he just was slow. He just was slow. So at one point, the owner of the business fired him. He said, listen, you're a great guy, Curtis, but you know what? You're just too slow. It just isn't, you're not pulling your weight in this business. So he got fired, and it was interesting. His name was Sandy. Sandy said that it was the first time that he had let somebody go and did not change the locks on the door, because auto shops have like tools and other things that are really easy to steal. So he trusted Curtis. So then a while later, he called and he said, okay, so what's Curtis doing? Well, he was selling cars. So, he talked with Curtis and said he would like to have him come back into the business, except instead of working on the cars, to work in the office as the service writer and to work with the customers. So Curtis decided to do that. And it was actually kind of a risk because he had no business experience. He had not graduated from high school at that point, but, it made sense to take that opportunity. So then after that, Sandy then got back to us and said, would we like to buy him out? He had 49% of the business, and then there was a silent partner who had the other 51. So we did that. So what actually ended up happening is then we owned a business that he got fired from. That really, really was an unexpected consequence. And we actually had the shop for 20 years. It made a huge difference. So it can be really tempting sometimes if things are a bad situation, just to let things blow up, burn your bridges. You don't care. You just want to get rid of things. And you know what? That's a very natural thing. But you know what? You can really, drop a bomb into your own career if you do that type of thing. So here are three options that you have. The one is, if you know that you have burned bridges with somebody, what can you do to go back to them? How can you reestablish communication? Is there a way that you can talk with them? Is there anything you can do to kind of remedy that situation? And that might be hard to think about doing that, but you know what? If you can do it, that's going to be good. Now, what if you're the person that you realize the other person has burned bridges with you? Well, it's basically the same type of thing. And you know what? It takes two to tango. And then really think about, how do you not let things progress in a situation at your job where it moves into this, where, what can you do to just not let things get out of hand? So I am a career coach. These are the types of things that I discuss with my clients. If this has been useful information and you think I can help, you can schedule a call with me. There's no charge for a consultation. You can go to my website, which is toolsfortransition.com, TOOLSFOR transition.com, or you can talk to me through LinkedIn. And again, my name is Irene Marshall, and I hope to hear back from you. Bye-bye.